Brick Chick here, and welcome to Q&A Tuesday. The first question is from Parker's Brickbox, who asked, "What is your favorite kind of candy?" That's a great question, and also an appropriate one since Easter was just a little over a week ago, so I have a ton of candy, and I've already eaten way too much of my Easter candy, so I absolutely love candy. I have a huge sweet tooth. I've told you guys that before, and I love all different kinds of candy. I don't think there's a kind of candy that I don't like. I like, you know, chocolatey candies, fruity candies, all different kinds of candies, but if I had to choose my ultimate favorite candy, I would definitely say jelly beans. I love fruity candies, and I just love how many different flavors of jelly beans there are. I love getting the giant bags of assorted jelly beans. One time my friend even gave me a 2-pound bag of jelly beans, and that was awesome. The next question is from Pig4Day, who asks, "Do you like lizards or snails better?" That's an interesting question. I would definitely have to say that I like lizards better. Snails just kind of gross me out for some reason. I don't know, they just kind of gross me out, or they're kind of slimy. Lizards are really cool. I really like lizards. And then the next question is from K Heartbricks, who asked, "If you could go to any national park, what would it be?" Great question. So I absolutely love outdoor adventure type vacations. That's just my favorite kind of vacation. I'll go to the beach, fine, but honestly going to the beach is kind of boring for me. I would much rather go climb up a mountain or go to some really cool national park. And out of the 59 national parks that there are in the United States, I've been to 2 of them, Rocky Mountain National Park, which is in Colorado, and then Grand Canyon National Park, which is in Arizona. And both are really cool and beautiful national parks, and they're pretty different. You know, Rocky Mountain National Park's up in Colorado, so it's cooler and there are lots of mountains, and Grand Canyon National Park's down in Arizona, so it's a lot hotter. I've actually been to Rocky Mountain National Park 3 times, which is awesome. I love going to Colorado. It's just a very beautiful place to go, and it's also really fun. And I've only been to the Grand Canyon once. I actually went this past summer, and it was so fun, and I'd love to go back again. But if I could go to another national park, which one would it be? Well, looking at the list of the 59 national parks that there are, I narrowed it down to the top 3 that I would absolutely love to go to, and they are Yellowstone National Park, Crater Lake, which is in Oregon. It's such a beautiful, beautiful lake. I would love to go there. And then Redwood National Park, which is in California. I would love to go see the giant redwoods. They're so huge. Some of them, they actually carve tunnels into them, and cars can drive through them. That is insane. The next question is also from K Heartbricks, who asked, "Do you have a trampoline?" Great question. So sadly, no, I don't have a trampoline. We actually can't get one because our yard has a pretty steep hill, and you kind of need a flat yard to have a trampoline, but we might be moving, so we might possibly be able to get a trampoline sometime in the future, which would be awesome. And then the last question I'm going to be answering in this video is also from K Heartbricks, who asked, "Have you ever won any awards?" Great question. So I can't seem to remember any specific awards that I've gotten, but I know I have gotten a few presidential awards for good grades in the past. And I remember a really funny and pretty embarrassing story from when I got a presidential award for good grades when I was in 5th grade. So we were at an award ceremony, and all the students were there, and there weren't any chairs, so we all had to sit on the ground, and we had to sit there for a while. This was a pretty long award ceremony, and so my legs fell asleep because I was sitting there for so long, and I couldn't just stretch my legs out and kind of shake them out to wake them up because we were pretty crammed in there. There were people sitting right in front of me. I could barely move forward without bumping into them. So I had no choice. I just had to sit there while my legs were completely asleep. So then they're presenting the presidential awards, and they call my name, and I have to walk up to the stage. The principal's up there and a bunch of other teachers. So I have to stumble in front of a few people. You know, my legs are completely numb. I can barely walk. And then I get to the center aisle, and I just collapse. And I fall onto my friend. And it was so embarrassing. For a while I was just kind of on top of her, and then I finally got up. My legs were asleep, and I just had to walk up to the stage. The principal comes over to me. He's really concerned, like, "Are you okay?" He thought I was hurt because I fell, And I explained to him, no, my legs were just asleep. And then he and the other teachers kind of started laughing. You know, at first they were concerned, then they realized it was actually pretty funny. And then I just had to stand there, you know, accept my award. My face was probably bright red. It was so embarrassing. But luckily my friend didn't talk to me about it afterwards. That would have made it a lot worse. And that concludes this episode of Q&A Tuesday. I hope that answered all of your guys' questions, and if you guys have any more questions for me, please put them in the comments below and I will do my best to answer them. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe so that you know when I make new videos. And thanks for watching, guys.